Hi, my name is Tiago Duarte and welcome to another video tutorial here at Daily Beats. In today's video I'm going to continue that series or mini-series or whatever about making a beat with just one plugin, and today I'm going to experiment with Sytrus, and it's going to be a little bit more about sound design and how Sytrus works, because I also want to get more experienced with Sytrus, and this is a really great exercise to learn more a bit plugins and sound design. So before we start, I would like to ask you to subscribe and activate the notification so that you know when we upload new videos. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment below, and consider supporting this channel by buying one of our products at dailybeats.pt or becoming a premium or exclusive member, and you will have access to the project's files from these tutorials and also exclusive tutorials about music production. So let's go ahead and start making something. I'm going to replace this with Sytrus. Okay, so the first thing I want to start with a default preset, and I want to make a kick. So let's start with a kick. Let's duplicate this pattern. Let's prepare the session. So let's click on Alt-C, and this will be a snare. Alt-C again. Oops. Alt-C, this will be a hi-hat. We can even create probably a cymbal. So let's see, cymbal. And we are going to have a bass, so bass, and also we are going to have a bell. So this will be a trap beat. So let's go, I don't know, around, let's make it a little bit faster, 1 5 6. Okay, so now we can close everything and start preparing the kick. So for the kick I want a very low frequency, so let's go with 1. Okay, and I want to add an envelope to this operator, so let's go to volume and let's enable the envelope for the volume, and you see that we will have this kind of shape. You can see that when I click it goes like this, and then after this point if I continue clicking it goes down. So we can see that here in the, let me see if I can show you here. So take a look at here at the volume, and you will see that it ramps up and then it ramps down. So, and then when I release the note we get this nice shape. So let's try to see. You see it went up, down, and then maintains at this point, and then when I release it goes down. So what I want to do is to have a very short point like this. Okay, so maybe I can start putting the notes, so something like this. Let's start with a very simple notes. Let's go here to the graph editor, note pitch, and let's lower this down to C4. Let's create a new one. Not this one, maybe here. Maybe another one. Okay, let's keep it simple for now. I just want to first start with the envelope, the sound design of the kick. Okay, so what else? So now we have the basic shape, so I want to probably mess with the shapes here. Okay, I will leave it this one as is, and I'm going to okay, so what do I want to do? Let's create a new operator. Okay, let's go create also a very short shape. And also this one might be a little bit higher. Okay, and instead of outputting everything, I want to pass all these two operators to filter one. So let's mute this. Let's send this to operator to filter 1 and 2, and let's output the filter. Okay, now let's cut a little bit of the sound, and I want to also add a little bit of compression here. Okay, I think I need to put this shape shorter. Let me go to operator 2. Okay, now I want to go to pitch and also okay, now we are getting somewhere. Okay, so what else can we do here? So let me maybe cut a little bit more. Okay, we can also add, let's send this to the mixer. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so now we have the basic shape of the kick. So this is a kick. We can also add here some EQ. So I will add a low pass filter because I want to cut even more the high frequencies, and I also want to add splitEnhancer. Okay, and okay, I think the kick is done. So now let's go to the snare. For the snare I want white noise, so let's go to operator 1, and I think this is the noise signal. Yes, so it's too high. Okay, so now let's go again to the envelope. So in terms of drums, it's all about the envelope. So we want short envelopes. Okay, so let's put here, and here. Okay, let's increase the volume a little bit. Okay, so now what else? Okay, let's add a new operator. So let's send this to effects 1. Let's take this out and send output of the effect here to the output of Sytrus. I like this sound, like this, because it's very muffled. And now I'm going to create a new output, a new operator. In this one I'm going to route it to filter 2 and send filter 2 also to the output. So we have to again add envelope, and also I want some white noise. Okay, let's go to filter 2, and instead of having, let's have a high pass, maybe low pass, yeah, but not so hard. And let's add some distortion. Okay, so we don't need this so to be so high. Okay, and also we can add some effects. Okay, let's see what kind of effects we have. We have delay, and I also want to have a little bit of reverb. Okay, this should be okay. So let me add a little bit more reverb. Yeah, I have to enable it. Okay. Now we can also, let's go here, snare. We can also add a little bit of EQ, and let's see what kind of part of the sound I like more. I like this part here, so let's increase. Let's see here. Okay, I also like this part. And this is where we can start coloring our beat, so, or our snare, or making it more, how can I say, more, making it sound different than the just white noise. So I want to apply also a low pass filter. Very simple. Okay, so now let's go to the hi-hats. And for the hi-hats, again, just white noise, volume, and let's decrease the envelope like this. Let's fill each 2 steps. Let's lower the volume. And again, let's route this to filter 1 and route filter 1 to the output. And for this one, I'm going to use a high pass. Okay. So this is hi-hats. Okay, so now let's route, let's see, we have cymbal, bass and bells. So this is a cymbal, this is a bass, and this is a bell. So let's select everything, route this to the mix. So this is the mix, and let's add a little bit of compression so that we can listen to it better. I'm starting to like these dynamics, this maximizer from Air, which I think it's a really cool. Okay, so this is too much threshold. I just want the ceiling can be 0, and we can add a little bit of compression here. So we can see that we are getting some compression here. So this kick, there is some kind of resonance that I don't like here. Let's see, let me take a little bit of this part here. I think it's around this part. Okay, I like it better like this. Now we can see the difference. This is how mixing matters a lot in terms of shaping your sounds. So you can see that with mixing you can do whatever you want with your sounds. So let's go here to the piano roll, and let's make a hi-hat roll harder here. Something like this. Okay. And I'm going to extend this, so I want to have a even higher, a longer pattern, because I want to add here some triplets. So maybe, so the snare is here, I want to add them here. Okay, so now I have to extend the kicks. So let's go here, and yeah, like so. And we can have one here that again and 2 here, but with lower volume. And also these ones here can be a little bit lower also. These two. Okay, now the snares. Let's go to the playlist and let's send this, let's have this pattern here. I will separate everything now, so Control X, and these are the drums and these are hi-hats. I know that hi-hats are part of drums, but yeah, I like to do it this way. So let's hit plus to create a new pattern and let's bring it to the playlist, and this is where we are going to create our instruments. So oh, by the way, we have this symbol. I will take care of the symbol later. So let's go with this bass. Okay, for the bass, again, I want a lower frequency. And for the envelope, I want to add it. I want a very plucky bass for this operator. And also, I don't want to output it directly. I want to send it to F1 and send F1 to the output. And for this filter, I'm going to apply this SVG is chocolate state variable. No, doesn't make to send. Yeah, state variable filter. That's strange. I was expecting maybe because of the shape, or maybe okay, yeah, maybe it's the root node. So let's go here, let's go to the options, and here we see that we have C5 as the root node. So I want to hit this key C4, which is my Z key on my keyboard, and I want it to be at C3. We can do that by shifting the root node from C5 to C6, and we can right click here, and now C4, it's 2 octaves from the root node, which was the same as C3 being 2 octaves from the root node. So okay, yeah, I think I prefer this like this. Okay, and as you can see, we can have a lot of variation in our bass, which is in our shape, which is really nice from a standpoint of a sound designer. You can see what is going on with your bass or with your shape. And okay, I like it like this. Let's add a little bit of distortion to give it a little bit more crunch. So one thing that I would like to be able to set is the sequence of the filters. So for this, so I want to add this low pass, but I would like to have this distortion before the low pass. So what I can do for that is to route the output of F1 into F2, and then route the output of F2 again to the output of Sytrus. And here I can change everything that I want. So let's go ahead and add a new operator 2. Let's send 2 to 1, or actually to 2, because it's the only one that is going out. Okay, so for this one, let's add also a very plucky sound. this is too much. I want to delete this point, and this point I can make it here. And okay, so let me listen to this part here. Let me see what I'm doing. Okay, and I want to maybe add a little bit of sorry about that. Actually, yeah, let's do like this, and let's send the copy of the filter 2 to the effects, and let's add a little bit of reverb. I know that is not supposed, you are not supposed to add the reverb to basses, but I like this. We can do a more dance trap beat. Let's see, and let's go to step. Okay, so let's bring this again here, and let's do some variation. Let's take this part here. Let's see if this sounds nice. I like it. Maybe not too much. So now I want to change the kicks to match the pattern. Why it's doing this? Very strange. Okay, yeah, I got it. So because this went here, so it should be here, and this one also should be here. So one thing that I will do to here to the kick is send it 1 octave higher, because this, when you click here, you go to C5, and I don't want to always go inside of the piano roll and lower the notes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the same thing. So let's go and send the root note to C6, which is a octave higher. See this part. I want to put a kick on every bass note. Okay, I think this is okay, and maybe here 1, 2. Okay, might be a little bit overkill, but I like it. So now let's create the bells. For the bells, I want the same thing, so a very short plug sound. And these are the sounds that are easier for you to train, because they are very simple sounds to make. As you can see here, it's just a matter of changing the envelope, and you will have now a very plucky sound. So I like this. Okay, let's send the operator 1 to filter 1, and let's send the output of the filter to the output of Sytrus. Let's add a little bit of wave shaping. Okay, yes, like this, and let's send a copy to the effects. and I want to add a little bit of delay and a little bit of reverb, and the chorus we can lower it a little bit. Okay, I like this pattern, so here okay, and we can do something like this, a very fast notes here. I don't know, let's maybe lower the volume. I like it. And let's send it a new copy here, and for this one I want to follow these notes here. Let's send them up. Okay, so we can change everything around it to match this. Okay, oops. And let's create something like this, very short. Let's go and add auxiliary reverb. Oops. Aux reverb. And let's go with waves. Yeah. Again, you can do this with every plugin that you want. So we can have even the Fruity Convolver. Let's use this one. And let's add a Fidelity EQ, low pass filter, not a low pass, a high pass filter, sorry, to cut the low frequencies of the reverb. And we can now send some copy of the mix, so we can take out the mix from the master and send a copy of the mix to the auxiliary reverb, and we can listen to see what kind of effect it creates. And we can, I don't know, Mountain Church, let's see, far, I don't know, let's see what else, Distance Hall. We can also take out the dry and just leave the wet signal, and we can even add a little bit of stereoization or stereo separation to the input and also to the output. And let's see with the original mix. Here I want to add a little bit of reverb, just to the reverb that I want to do is to send the bells to the back. Okay, so let's apply a low cut. I don't know. It's too much. Okay, so I will leave it like this. So what else could we add here? Yeah, of course now we could create more sounds, but I think I will stay. Let's split everything by channel. Okay, so what else could we add here? I'm thinking maybe a pad, but I'm not going to create one, I'm going to use one because we already have 30 minutes of tutorial. And I think the basic, where is it? Here. The basic idea of the beat is already presented, or at least so what I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to say that the basic idea of the tutorial, which was to give you some ideas of some design and also some ideas of how Sytrus works, I think they are already done. So I'm going to create now something else, not something else. So today I'm not very, my mind is hard to process the words or what I'm trying to say. So what I'm going to do is to create or use a preset, and let's see what we have here. Okay, let's see. And also you can go ahead and see what kind of things are happening in the presets, and you can see that there are a lot of stuff here happening. And you can also start understanding better what's going on with Sytrus, because it can be a very complex plugin. This is F. Okay, so let's copy this part here to here, and instead of going to F, let's go to C. And here we can probably add something because we have the bells. So let me focus on the bells. Let's go to the bells, Control V, and let's see what we have here. Okay, so this might be a problem, these two notes here and also this one. So let's see if I can send this up and it sounds nice. Okay, let's now go back here to this one. Let's copy and paste this. And let's send this one here, and maybe let's do the same. Not the same, just on these notes here. So let's bring it down a little bit. So this is piano, and I also want to add a little bit of low pass filter because I feel this is too bright. Okay, I like this. Let's create a new pattern for this. Control X, and let's hit F4 and let's call this piano synth, not swing. Okay, Control V, and now we can bring it to the composition. Okay guys, so yeah, I think one element is missing. I was going to finish the beat, but we didn't have created the symbol yet. So the symbol, it's pretty much it's very easy to create. So let's go here to path. It's pretty much the same, so as the snare and the hi-hat, pretty much the hi-hat, but with a different shape in the envelope. So let's go and add a lot of noise, or all the way noise, so we only have noise. So yeah, we need to lower it down a little bit. So for the symbol we want a very high transient and then a very long release. So for that we can go to here to the envelope, add the envelope, create this peak and something like this. Of course we can mix it. To give it a little bit of Okay, so this way we also add a little bit of the synth here. So what else can we add here? Maybe we can send this to the filter and send the filter to the output. Add a little bit of effects and a little bit of reverb. Okay, and here instead of having this one, I want to have a high pass. Okay. Of course, you can okay, this is more experimentation than anything. I like this point here. Okay, so also, yeah, I don't want any release, no sustain, and the decay, because we see that we still have sound here, and that's because we are using the operator. I think so. Yeah, it doesn't make too much sense. I would not like to have this here, because even though I can't listen, it's here, and it's adding to the overall volume of the instrumental. So let's go ahead and filter that out. Let's apply a high pass filter. Okay, I think this is better. Yeah, it's not here anymore. Okay, and now we can just simply put here, and we could also, I want to put it more to the right. We can make it bigger, so let's go to operator 1. Let's increase the decay. Maybe we can do something like this. Okay, I like it. It's not perfect, but I think it's fine for the purpose of the video. And let's see without any effects. You can see that mixing takes a very big part, is a very big part of how your beat will sound at the end. So this is it, guys. In the premium and exclusive video, I will show you how to mix and master this beat to obtain a very high quality sound, and now you will also create a composition. So if you want to check that out, consider becoming a premium or exclusive member. It's very cheap for the price, and you will also be able to have these project files for free. So if you are new here to this channel, consider subscribing and activate the notifications so that you know when we upload new videos. Consider subscribing. I don't know. Yeah, one of those. It's the same. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. And again, consider supporting our channel by buying one of our products at dailybeats.pt or becoming a premium or exclusive member. And yeah, I think this is all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.